the way that it was before.
Sour.
Well, hello, and hello. Welcome to another edition of Laugh at Cringe. Turn off this communist propaganda they call the news. Turn that shit off. Turn it off. Turn it off and keep it off. What are you doing? What's up, Jay, Corey, Eric, is Arbrow's Hill, Geraldine is here, Tater, of course, is here. Did I see Christy from there? There she is. Christy's in here, I think, for the first time. What is up? How you doing? What it is? Make sure if you're in here for the first time to hit that subscribe button and hit it hard as you possibly can. All right? All righty, daddy. Well, I did that. Yeah, you did that. All right, old Joe. Why did you do that? Did everything but not raise inflation. Well, let's get right into the tranny news, right? We love the tranny news. Boy, do we love the tranny news, because that's all they report on is the tranny news, especially well after Pride Month is over. Mike Carrier, how you doing? What's going on? Let's get right to it, because, you know, again, when the media beats us over the head with some, I got to come in and tell you, say, this tranny news, turn that fucking bullshit off. Turn it off and keep it off. But I saw this pretty much everywhere, and I wish I could say I was surprised by this, but nobody's surprised by this anymore. Nobody. We should be. We're not. We've become this desensitized that we just got to say, who gives a fuck? But there are some questions I've got, and you might have too. Polska Bob! California 4, boy, am I glad to see you in here. I know you through Twisted Art Lady stream. Of course, we know Twisted through Bacon stream, so it's amazing. We got a nice little circle going on here. Something cool about California 4 is not only she lives here in Southern California, but she's literally blocks away from where I'm at in this town right here. I'm not going to say what the town is. We know what it is. And it's like, what a small-ass world this is, right? Because she posts videos of her walking her dog, and I see the street sign. It's like, I know where that is. I can walk out my house and practically see that, though. That is absolutely amazing, and you guys come from all over the place, and I love it. That's the one good thing the internet has done, is actually bring a few people together. It's pretty good at dividing people. That's usually what it does. But if you could fight that, you are pretty good at saying, hey, fuck off, internet. I ain't going to do what you tell me. Remember what Rage Against the Machine used to say? Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Well, now there is, oh, please, government, bend me over and stick a jab up my ass. Please, please. That's what they and pretty much every band from the 90s who used to be anti-conformist and turned conformist is saying. But anyway, enough of those assholes. Let's get to this asshole. The asshole of the night here. Oh, aren't we surprised by this? George Soros is continuing to pay for this lunacy because deep down it gives him a 90-year-old chub. Okay? And boy, are we sick of that chub. Trans model, let me read it the big screen over here. That's right. do what most news people do and switch cameras. Where's my teleprompter? Old Joe walking around lost and shit. Trans model, and this is NBC News, the source of this kind of shit, because they love this stuff. Oh, do they love this stuff. Dutch, yeah, what happened? Yeah, so next time you're planning that trip to Amsterdam, remember who just got crowned Miss Netherlands over there, and maybe see them roll the joint before you smoke it, okay? Just saying. Trans model and actor is crowned Miss Netherlands. There's already something wrong with that right there. And will compete for Miss Universe. And I guarantee she'll win, unless some other tranny runs against her, and then she'll win. He'll win. It'll win. Due to the dress. Right? You should model it because you're a woman. California. God damn it. We're getting a little tired of this. What do we got here? Boing. Where's Beavis when you need him, right? Roberto! Oh, hey, Mo Sislak. Hey, Mo's Tavern. Hold on, I'll check. Huge ass. I got a huge ass here. I'm looking for a huge ass. I'm huge ass. Telephone. That is my favorite Mo prank call. Bart says, I gotta live with you, mister. This is a prank call that went backwards here, so I'm just gonna get the hell out of here right now. Barney's voice. I'm telling you, those Dan Castellaneta, he's got something special in his throat. I'm not going to say what that is, but he's got something special in his throat. I cannot do his voices. His voices are the hardest to imitate. Was it the Dutch government that just collapsed? Well, pretty much. I mean, this kind of shit is pretty much the collapse of Western civilization as we know it. Ricky Rackman? No. Ricky Valeri Collet will become the secondly openly transgender woman to compete in the pageant later this year. Oh, goody. By the Today Show. Well, if this is today, bring me yesterday, please. Where's the Yesterday Show? Boy, do we need that. Where's the 80s show? I really need it. Not the sitcom. Just bring us back to the 80s, please. Just get us out of here. Can't take it anymore. The funny thing was watching the background. The runner-up was pissed. Oh yeah, they always are. They have when they hand them the crown, they always have to put the smile on their face. Oh, backstage, it was probably some drama back there. It was like an episode of the Kardashians, I guess. I don't know because I don't watch the fucking Kardashians. I certainly see if you're on Facebook or any of the communist sites out there, you see all this. This is all this stuff stacks up at once. That's how you see stories like this. And, of course, your mainstream media thinking they have to keep up, and it takes about a week to do it. But they finally get to this and then trot this out as if, again, these are things we must care about. These are things we are allowed to carry on about. California Guys got coffee for you. I hope you have a nice double espresso for me, my dear, because here I am drinking depressants during depressing news. What a genius I am. And I'm also a genius for wearing hats with green lettering against a green screen. But you know what? I like the look of that the last week when I did it. I'm going to keep doing that. I was thinking of draping a piece of green screen over the entire hat and just have a picture on my head. But we'll get to that later. This is not the fashion. This is not the Met Gala here. We'll cover that next year when that disaster strikes again. But anyway, again, what's going on there, eh? What's going on in the groinal area there? Did we not tuck back here? Or, and she's looking over. It's like, you fucking asshole! I swear to God. Ricky Valerie Collet has won the Miss Netherlands crown. What a message that sends to all the women that actually compete in these things. All the ones that dressed up, picked out gowns, did their makeup, did their hair, studied the questions, right? Oh, I am here for world peace. Did all of that prep, and then Miss Thing right here, especially Miss Thing, trots on and says, boom, 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 boom. I got this, bitch. Get out of here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll do it in a second. I'll cue it up in a second. I have a little something that goes with this, but anyway. So I did it. Wrote in an Instagram post because the news takes everything from Instagram. By the way, speaking of Instagram, has anybody joined that? What's that thing called that old Zuck came out with to be the anti-Musk Twitter? Threads, right? The thing you call Twitter paragraphs and ongoing discussions, threads, right? And you keep seeing all the libbies on there. I'm gonna move to Threads because that's my safe space, and Elon Musk let all these Trumpers back on, and well, he let my ass back on. I'm not even a Trumper, but he let my ass back on. Well, after Trump, I must say. You know what's funny? I got flagged for the same post that got me banned about 3 years ago. I got reflagged for the same post. The post is still there, but I had to now officially delete it. Threads I joined. I did not join Threads, nor am I going to. That's just what we need. Another app that harvests more data from us. Just what society needs. Thank you so much. I don't need a liberal safe space. I always thought that was called Twitter, right? Because you still see the same clowns on there. Where Trump? Where Republicans? Where everybody that doesn't agree with me? Where all these shills that are getting paid to be on there. You think these 20-year-old kids are on there really give a shit about Biden? No, and by the way, I don't want to hear the political opinions of some 20-year-old little squirt who still hasn't popped his cherry yet. All right? I certainly don't need to fucking... Twitter was always a liberal safe space. Now it's become less of a safe space, even though none of them actually left, because they have permanent jobs on there going, wah, Trump all fucking day. Now they're going to do it on Threads, the Zuckerberg one. And now you're seeing this shit like pro-Musk people versus pro-Zuckerberg people. How could it be pro any of these motherfuckers? Seriously? You're fighting on the behalf of a billionaire cocksucker that wouldn't piss on you if he saw you, or maybe he would just out of spite. You're in YouTube jail? Oh, for you played the wrong song, did you, Bob? Really? You got nailed for that? You got nailed for that? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck, I must be next. They did tighten the screws on that, didn't they? And by the way, I am using a piece of video game music underneath my voice here. If you could recognize the game I pulled it from, I'll give you a huge hint. It's something off of PS1. You've got, I'll give you a cigar somehow. I'll send you one. Anybody guess the game music that's very lightly playing behind me, I will send you a prize of some sort. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'll send you one. Oh, that sucks, Bob. How long do they give you, or do they tell you? God damn it. They put Bob in jail. You know it's over. You know it's over, man. Bob don't mean no harm. He gets on late at night. He plays music. Who the fuck's he? You know what I'm saying? Who would even bitch about that? Fucking YouTube, man. Well, I get a Rumble account because although they probably have the same problems with the copyright music, but you can get away with a couple more words than you can on YouTube, even though I say all the words anyway. Retard. Excuse me. Damn cough, man. Just keeps coming back. Anyway, I digress. Later down in the caption, she wrote, "Wherever you are in the world, I want to be there for you, and the example that I missed as a little me." Did we hear Michael Jackson use that same excuse? She finished off her Instagram post with writing, "Oh, on to many more adventures. Let's get Miss Universe ready. So excited." Yeah, I see from this picture right here, dude, you're very excited. A little too excited for me. Chaos, what's up, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Chaos, if you're into game streams, that's the channel you want to see. Check mine out, too, because I occasionally do that. But Chaos is the master, especially of more modern stuff. And if you want to see the world's highest game streamer, but the world's coolest one, check out Chaos's channel, all right? Okay, I'm not going to bother to read that because that's in their native language there. Okay. Calais, or Calais, I don't know whatever you pronounce that, a Dutch Moluccan model, and actress, hails from the city of Breda in the south of the Netherlands. She previously competed on the TV series Holland's Next Top Model. Oh, terrific. How did I miss that? Oh, you got the Chaos. You got nailed for game music. I get copyright strikes, but I don't get my stuff pulled. You know what's funny? The latest Donkey Kong Country one I've done with all the David Wise stuff, I didn't get nailed for that one. Previously, I have. It's weird. It's very random what gets pegged and what doesn't. Usually, if there's a bunch of licensed music, you will get pegged for that. Like Sackboy had a shit ton of that. But the video gets pulled. The only restriction is it's not allowed to be seen in Russia. Okay. Music is very good, though. This finalist has radiated throughout the show. Oh, boy. And has also made the greatest progress in the process. Stop it. Hey, feminists, where are you now? Where are you feminists that have been whining for equality, equal pay all these fucking years? Where are you now? All these men, mostly white men, are taking over your fucking industries. They're taking over your women's sports. They're taking over your beauty pageants. They're taking your jobs. They got all this social media fucking clout. Where are you? Where are you? And why are you not coming out about this? You know why? Because the people in charge, the people you actually work for, have not told you to do that. They want you to go along with this stuff begrudgingly. You don't want to. They want you to. They took my video down. For what game was that, Chaos? That sucks, man. We thought Susan Wiki was bad. Who's in charge of YouTube now? What's their name? I don't even have any idea. Somebody from India, right? The Miss Universe pageant has started to allow transgender participation in 2012. May I ask why? And again, may I ask, look, feminists don't even like beauty pageants. You know what? At this point, I say, get rid of them. It's fine now, okay? It's become a complete joke. Now men are winning the women's beauty pageants, okay? What the fuck? That you couldn't make the Chippendales contest, right? You could go to the male strip club and try that. You really needed to, because you needed to feel better about yourself. You had to put down, was it 49 or 99 other contestants who actually are women, I suppose, and tell them, hey, fuck you, I'm a man, I'm going to win this thing. Hey, you feminists, does that make you feel good? Does that really make you feel good? Where are you? Where are you, pussy hat marchers? Why aren't you out in the streets? This is an outrage, right? Men are taking over your job. They took my job. Men are taking over your fucking jobs. And you're okay with this. You certainly don't mind when women took over all the men's sports casting jobs. Boy, has that pissed me off the last 15 fucking years. We're all sick of that shit, right? You don't see us marching the street. You know what we do? We mute the sound or we change a channel. We usually play the radio simulcast, right? Especially here in the Dodger town when ESPN runs the game, much to our chagrin. Although no transgender women has won the Miss Universe title yet, wait till this year. More transgender women are beginning to enter the preliminary pageants, with Daniela Arroyo Gonzalez set to compete for the Miss Puerto Rico. Are you fucking kidding me? Puerto Rican chicks are pretty fucking hot, especially the darker skinned ones. And now you're going to have a dude in there? I mean, again, what is the point of the beauty pageant anymore? This is another thing that the globalist cocksuckers have completely ruined and are doing this for their own personal amusement at this point. Why are we letting this continue? Just get rid of them, right? Get rid of these beauty pageants. There's no beauty anymore. Now we have to bend over backwards, and the fucking actual female contestants have to pretend they love handing over the crown to Mr. Universe, right? Mr. Universe, who has no physique as a man and a tool down below, clearly sticking out. What is biggest penis size now a requirement in the Miss Universe pageant? Please fucking tell me right now. Dick Clark certainly died at the right time, didn't he? Holy shit. Remember when Donald Trump used to host those? Wouldn't that be fun if he did it now? Oh, boy. Collier, who underwent gender-affirming surgery. It's a fancy way of saying cut your cock off. Although, does it look like that happened? Are we sure about that? You think any of these motherfuckers that had this... What is this, then? Your skirt ain't riding up right in that spot right there. Come on. What is that? What is that right there? Phil, I follow you on Twitter. Thank you. Usually I don't use Twitter much except to promote this show here. Otherwise, I have to watch my language on there just like everywhere else. Even though, just because Musk run it doesn't mean shit. He's not even running it. He just owns the damn thing. He's got lackeys that run it, and they're going back to their old ways, it looks like. And certainly none of the lefties that said they're going to leave have left. Just like they didn't leave to go to Canada when Trump got elected, and they didn't leave anything. They didn't leave when Musk first bought Twitter, even though they said they did. They're all a bunch of loudmouths. They never do anything they say they're going to do. Thank you. That's right. California Ford, my archives are on bigangryphil.com. I haven't done a proper podcast in quite a while because I've been focusing on this, but I should go back to that, shouldn't I? They just take a while to produce, but I've got a whole about 6 years of nonsense that I griped about at the time, and some of it still holds up today. Some of it's pretty dated, but you'll see. You'll get an idea. It's more of this, just without my ugly mug in the screen. That's all. Kaye. Oh, here we go. Following the procedure, she changed her name from Rick to Ricky when she was just 11 years old. So wait a minute. So when? Okay, so she had the procedure this past January, but when she was 11 years old, she knew she wanted to be a woman. Yeah. Okay, Mom had nothing to do with that. I know. I get it. Kai now aspires to serve as representation and a role model for young women and the queer community. Again, even the queer community does not want your representation. You can ask your gay friends, and they're tired of Pride Month. They're tired of being made an example of by the ridiculous behavior of some of the more outlandish folks, right? The ones that the media are hawking at us. And they don't want it just like everybody else doesn't want it, okay? They got bitchy and more violent, yes. That's all they know. She now aspires. I'm sorry for saying she. I should get out of that habit. You know, I've taken the media's bait, haven't I? Aspires to serve as representation and a role model for young women and the queer community. She hopes to inspire people to embrace their true selves. Well, how fucking oxymoronic is that? Because that's exactly what you're not doing. You have a penis. I wouldn't even say embrace that. Just accept the fact that you have a penis, and you don't have to go through periods. You don't need birth control. You're never going to give birth, and you're never going to chest feed. Chest feed, yes. Well, I think as long as we have... Oh, it said below, Miss Universe will be held in El Salvador. Good luck finding a spot in America to fucking do it. Well, I hope the drug cartels get word of that fucking contest right there. Again, I love don't you love have you seen the Zuck people versus the Elon Musk people fighting out on Facebook? It's like, really? So there's more sides I have to choose to get, let's see, one billionaire versus another billionaire, right? Because aren't they agreeing to be in a cage match or some such bullshit? Come on, really? You think that's ever going to happen? I'll tell you what, let me tell you something. If that cage match ever happens between Zuck and Elon Musk, I hope there's no winners. I hope there's no survivors. I hope there's two lifeless groups of cells on the floor, and I hope cleanup is swift and efficient. That's all I can say. And this crotch does not inspire anybody. Okay, this needs to fucking stop, as Ellen/Elliot Page would say. And now that I have that picture up, I got to play this song because it's fucking appropriate. It's the South Park Strong Woman song. And
let's get right to the action.
Here we go. Sing it with me if you know the words. To the top, push it to the edge, give it all you got, barely break a sweat. Strong woman! Strong woman! She got speed, she got the moves, she got the muscle and a whole lot to prove. Strong woman! Hey you! Go strong woman, go! Hey you! Your time is now, what you gonna do? Strong woman! Yeah. Again, South Park, well ahead of its time. And by the way, even well before that, in season 13 is when Mr. Garrison finally decided he hates being a woman. He regrets having the surgery. Right? And now we're starting to hear that some, 10 or so, 11, 12 years later. Copyright claim in 3, 2, hey, I played less than a minute of it, Bob. Less than a minute of it. Less than a minute of it. I mean, probably showing this is going to get me one anyway. So, but Now that we have this out in the open, and this is completely and totally acceptable and embraced by the mainstream media and politicians, now we have words like chest feeding floating around. Chest feeding. Chest feeding. Because transgender men are women or men or transgender women are men or something. I don't know. I'm goddamn fucking confused. PC Principal was awesome. Yeah, I got tired of him very quickly, because he was so PC. The only I miss is the PC babies. Remember the PC babies? We don't know why they're crying. That was so great. Oh, God. So, yeah. Chest feeding, because men can chest feed too. I know we're by Azura Goodman, and I don't know what gender that is. I'm not going to ask. I know we're all used to seeing breastfeeding, but as a lactation consultant, this must be one of those jobs that Joe Biden is proud of creating, right? One of the 13 million jobs he's proud of creating. A lactation consultant. How do I get that fucking job? I'll tell you what, the SAG strike happens in a couple of nights from now, because that's when the contract is up, and we're all out of fucking work in this industry. I might want to become a lactation consultant. How do I get that job? I've certainly sucked on enough titties in my life. I should know something about this. I believe that inclusive language is vital. Today's parent, this is from. Get ready to vomit even more than you already have. Sticks, hex, and hammer, 6 and cover the chest feeding nonsense. Okay, but I haven't yet, okay? I'm sure somebody's covered it in the world. I haven't gotten to it yet. I haven't laughed at it myself, so now I'm going. It's my turn. It's my turn now. Everybody's covered something before I did, okay? When it breaks, I can't just say, hey, chest feeding, shit. Okay, see you later. Oh, no. We got to lump all this in with the other bullshit. All right? AKA every other Kiss song couldn't recall. I am not a fan of Kiss, okay? Yeah, I never got the appeal of that fucking act. They're another one of those East Coast bands. I just don't give a shit. They're from the East Coast, right? Yeah, of course they were. I never cared about them or Bruce Springsteen or fucking Billy Joel or really anybody who comes from New Jersey. You can add Bon Jovi to that list, all right? Anyway, speaking of holy fuck, last month in my first virtual meeting with a new client, again, imagine having a job like this. I asked them how they identify. Oh, that was your first question, huh? How they identify. Oh, God. Remember only about 10 years ago, you could just look at a person, even if they were transgender, and say, yeah, that's what you are. You were a man, weren't you? They'll say, yeah, you got me. Instead, they all go, you call me a woman, she, her, them, they, z, zem, zer, zeb, zapadabza, it's like fucking Bill Cosby. Zippity zam, my pronouns are zippity zam, zim, zoom. Somebody has said it somewhere. I asked them my first virtual meeting because I'm too scared shitless still of the bullfuck virus, so I walk everywhere with a mask. I asked them how they identify and what they call their anatomy. Really? Again, that's a little personal. Would you say would that be the first question you would ask a person upon meeting them? Hey, what's the fucking story with your anatomy there, bud? Ma'am, miss, zem, zer, zir, zar, zib, zabazoom? Cuban Speed, what's up? Just visiting at the moment. Hail upon the chat and host. Thank you, sir. You got coffee too. Good. Not that I would suggest staying awake for this kind of crap, but you do what you do well. All right. Again, I asked them how they identify what they call their anatomy. 2023. Please give me a time machine and get me back to 1987, 1992, anywhere but here. Holy fucking shit already. Their baby was 3 weeks old. Now, what do you say there? Are we talking about two people or one person who identifies as they, them? Because, we have to do this kind of shit now. I don't, but they expect you to. They were surprised I even asked them. Yeah, I would be too, because Jesus Christ, what an inappropriate fucking question. Hey, what's the story with your cock down there? Hey, did you get rid of it? You still got it? Why don't you show it to me? Hey, let's go. Come on. Whip it out. Whip whatever you got out. Whip something out. Show it to me, will you? Is junk a proper answer to that? Hey, show me your junk. Yeah, well, that might be a non-binary enough answer to your junk, right? Although usually when you hear junk, you're talking about a dick, right? With chicks, you don't really refer to it as junk. I mean, somebody probably has, but hey, baby, let me see your junk. Actually, no, you know what? That doesn't sound right. Now that I say it, it doesn't sound right to me. I think I'll just not say that. The client shared that I identify as non-binary, so they are they. It's one person, they, them, there, right? Oh, God. Why have we let this lunacy just go out of control like this? Why have we let that happen? Hey, Corey, you can use that one, right? Hey, baby, how's your junk? Maybe wait till a couple of drinks kick in before you or learn how to duck a fast slap. Okay, you might get your ass kicked for something like that. So this client, they shared that they identify as non-binary and refer to their feeding anatomy as their chest, not their breasts. Okay, if you got titties, it's breasts. Okay, if you're a man, you don't got titties. It's a chest. And you should be chest feeding because nothing comes out of that motherfucker. Unless you're just using it as some kind of Maggie Simpson pacifier. That's still not feeding. That's sucking. That's chest suck. That's nipple sucking, okay? And by the way, nipple sucking is gender non-binary. You can do it on either if you really want to, you know? Come on, guys. You've had your nipple sucked before. Nothing happens, right? But some chicks get a kick out of that. It happens. Especially if you got a nice pair of man boobs. They're not boobs. It's a man chest. How have we been allowed to get this loony? How has this happened? I mean, as fentanyl are they spraying fentanyl into the atmosphere with those chemtrails they're shooting across the sky? Is that what they're spraying now? Just making everybody fucking nuts? Please let me know. Please let me know. I'll stay underground for the rest of my life. They got a bit flushed and choked up, as they fucking should, because again, what a creepy question that is to ask anybody. And I began to think, as their lactation consultant, maybe I messed up. Yeah, you done fucked up. Like Bill Duke would say in Men's Society, hey, you know you fucked up, right? Right? You know you done fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? You know something? You know something? You know you done fucked up. You ask somebody about their junk, you know you done fucked up, right? But no, as it turns out, this parent, now, was the parent pregnant, or did they buy this baby at an auction like a lot of these lefty nutcases do? And where are they getting these babies from? By the way, you think they ever go to the inner city where they could use some parents, right? No, they always adopt it from some fucking exotic country that nobody's ever heard of, like Madonna, right? By the way, poor Madonna, she's got some bacterial infection. The clap. Maybe I messed up. This parent was getting emotional because so they are referring to the single parent as they. Got it. Okay. So we're allowed to just completely fuck the language, right? Just fuck it right in its ass. Being acknowledged in this way brought up the pain of the countless times they weren't able to express themselves. They could express themselves all they want. We don't fucking want to hear it. Who asked you? Who asked you that you decided to become a man, give birth to a baby, and then call it chest feeding? Nobody fucking asked any of this. Nobody wants to know about it. Nobody asked for any of this. Just fucking do it and leave everybody alone. And that includes people in your precious LGBTQ plus H910 community, okay? They don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear about anybody's sexual activities, okay? I don't want to know about anything anybody's doing. Just leave me the fuck alone. Fuck whatever, whoever, wherever. I don't care, okay? But don't throw yourself parades. Don't give yourself months. Just stop already. Just stop. You know, fucking TikTok and all this shit has made everybody do an instant celebrity. And you're not. I don't even consider actual celebrities anymore. I'm tired of hearing about them. all the ones that used to work are all long in the tooth and have all turned into Trump shills for the left. And they're just as painful to listen to as all these TikTok lunatics. All right? Why do we need to know about this? Why you act like these people are heroes? I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the media. Now we have words that nobody should ever have said ever in the history of any language. Chest feeding. Chest feeding. You know, this would have been a punchline to a joke 10 years ago, and now you got people who's non-binary or something or other. What did you call me? What did you call it? Did you call it breastfeeding? Did you refer to my anatomy as junk? How dare you? How dare you? Or by the way, speaking of old Greta Thunberg, she just got arrested again. Yeah, right. That arrest looked really, really realistic. Maybe put her in actual handcuffs and throw her in her actual jail. Then I might buy that whole thing. It's like Jane Fonda getting arrested. It's like, no, you're not getting fucking arrested. Bullshit. The parenting sphere. Whatever happened to two people getting married, fucking, having a kid, and the end, okay? Now we got this language like the parenting sphere and chest feeding going on. Can be wildly heteronormative. Again, they do their best to make anything that used to be normal sound abnormal. And inventing words that are just nonsensical. Heteronormative. In other words, you people with who had sex with a penis and vagina and made a baby the natural way. You normal people. Where? Hey, if that pisses you off, keep it up, normal people. Which can make queer parents feel invisible and unwelcome. No, you're saying that on their behalf. You know what queer parents always did? They adopted a kid anyway, and they kept it to themselves, all right? Did they need to announce it to the fucking world? No. Again, take me back to 1992 before social media. And I will invent social media, and I will get rid of social media, okay? Fuck you, Al Gore. Go look for Man, Bear, Pig while you're out there. I know that breast/chest/body feeding. Now what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What do we mean body feeding? What are they feeding from, do I need to ask? What body part is the baby's lips clammed to? No pedophilia going on in this country. Not at all. Body feeding. Again, what is that kid sucking on exactly? Body feeding. This doesn't get investigated. This gets lauded. This gets applauded. This gets celebrated. Body feeding. Tell me they didn't write this on purpose. Body feeding may not roll off the tongue. Oh, come on. That's a Sunflowers joke if I ever saw one. Give me a fucking break. Does not roll off the tongue. How did things get like this? How did things get like this? But the story above illustrates why this language revamp is vital. No, it's vital to left-wing hippie lunatics like you lactation consultant. That shouldn't even be a real thing. I wonder if there's a government branch of lactation consultants. I wouldn't be surprised if some taxpayer dollars are paying for that. Good question. What is chest feeding? Glad you asked. She's got small ones because both parents are vegan. God, well, so they're pretty much the same parents as what we're talking about here. Then that means that kid is going to grow up to be a stick. Remember the stick figure you used to draw at school? That's how people look now. Chest feeding or body feeding. Polska. Oh, ew. Family Guy flashback of Peter's Stewie. Oh, right. He was sucking on Peter's nipple. Right. Because that was Peter went to, right. What was the joke in that episode? Lois made him go to some kind of women's class or something because he was being a sexist pig or something. So he went to some kind of weird feminist class. He came back feeling like a woman. and then decided to take over everything Lois was doing, including breastfeeding Stewie, which Stewie started to do, and then he woke up and he's like, Back when Family Guy was really actually good and not, it turned into The Simpsons. It's turned into The Simpsons. Stay out of the cat box. Right? Bob, you're right. That reference, right on the money. And now, this is a real thing. This is what, because now that people are doing that and deliberately doing that, now we have to call it chest feeding, or even worse, body feeding. And Corey just watched the episode. He knows exactly what you're talking about. He has that on DVD now. He just took a look at that. By the way, best way to see it, because the DVDs are going to have everything that got cut out of the TV reruns, including this. Even when Family Guy was first put on by Adult Swim back in the day, they left in even more stuff than Fox left in. Fox cut all that stuff out. And then when it went to DVD, there's even more stuff. There's so much stuff missing from a lot of those episodes. It's unbelievable. So if you get the DVD of, again, maybe the first 10 seasons or so, I suggest it, because there's a lot of extra footage that you don't see in any broadcast version of Family Guy. But again, up to season 10, and then you could be done with it. Just like The Simpsons. Up to season 10, and you could be done with it. 10 seasons is as many as any show should really be. And nowadays, TV is so bad, it's like, don't even start it. Don't even make any more new shows. Like, the writers can stay on strike for fucking ever. And if SAG goes on strike, well, I'll be driving you guys around in an Uber for the rest of my life, because, hey, at least I know my way around L.A. So if you come to visit L.A., I'm a guy. All right, but more about this chest-feeding bullfuck here. This term is used by people who don't identify their anatomy with the term breast. Well, fuck you, you know? Why do we have to change the world for a couple of weirdos? Why do we have to do that? How about the couple of weirdos just do what they do and leave the fucking rest out of it? We shouldn't have to fucking change fucking mankind. Mankind, where? They, them kind, where? You see what I'm saying? Because they get on Twitter and they go wah, and then the media says, oh shit, we don't want to be on the wrong side of history. Well, you are. Chesticles, thank you. Yes, you know what? I have heard that term before. Like when nuts are up by the chin. That was like that joke. That was on the intro of one of the Dr. Dre songs on the Chronic. Said, let's see, if these nuts were on the wall, would they be walnuts? Yeah. Well, if these nuts were on my chin, on your chin, would they be chin nuts? And say, no, bitch, you'd have a dick in your mouth. I know I fucked up that joke, but anyway. I feel like I just told a no arms and no legs joke, man. It's the same. What do you call a guy with no arms and legs hanging on the wall? Art! Some people may also use the term chest feeding to refer to using a feeding tube attached to the nipple. Oh my fucking God. If you need, should I do a Jeff Foxworthy impression here? If you need to hook up a tube in order to breastfeed a baby, you may not be a woman. God damn it! I added that. He didn't say that. The fuck? Why have we all lost our fucking minds? And I'm not talking about us right here. I'm talking about the rest of fucking society. What happened here? These motherfuckers are now using props. They're using props. Like it's a horror movie. Like the stuff they use when blood shoots out of somewhere. They're using props to make it seem like they're fucking breastfeeding. What in the fucking fuck? Why is this okay? When are we going to say enough of this bullshit already? Jesus Christ. And again, hey, if you do that, fine, but I don't want to see any more articles all over the fucking internet, all over the fucking mainstream media, and coming out of politicians' mouths around election time, especially talking about, well, it's chest feeding, and if a transgender woman wants to put a feeding tube up to her nipple, and vote for me, Joe Biden. Well, fuck you. Chaos. Agreed. Fucking agreed. This is why we do game streams, right? Because we used to watch TV to escape reality. We can't even do that anymore. And by the way, it's not like the wokeness hasn't invaded the video game world. We know it has. We know it has. We just try to avoid those games, although you certainly can't get away from it because they usually put their little messages before you start the game. That's why I love the retro games. None of that shit in there. It all started when they complained about Lara Croft, right? Finally, you got a woman protagonist, even though we've had those long before that. I'm looking at you, Miss Pac-Man. I wonder if she chest-feeded. I keep going off the rails because the world has gone off the rails, okay? I can't even look at this story and then just walk away from it. It's like, seriously. Seriously, media. Seriously. A lactation consultant. We have a job called a lactation consultant. We have people telling us to call it chest feeding and body feeding. Basically, you're saying you stuff a cock in a kid's mouth. That's what you're fucking telling me, okay? What the fuck else is body feeding? Tig Tig, what's up? Boy, did you come at the right time. We're just talking about non-binary people chest feeding through a feeding tube, okay? Or, as some of them like to call it, body feeding. Well, I think we know what the feeding tube is in that case, don't we? Who is a chest feeder, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. Anyone can use this term. And you know, again, every time I start talking about stuff like this, you know how wanky the internet starts getting? Boy, am I dropping frames here. Look at that. Look at that. Well, it's also because I have a lot of fucking windows on the other screen. So, you know what? Tell you what, let's get rid of some of those extra windows. And then we'll speed it up by about a fraction of a second. By the way, even you, Tig Tig, you can use the term chest feeder. It's okay with them. However, those who prefer the term chest feeding or body feeding should be thrown in jail. Oh, it doesn't say that? Excuse me. Are often non-binary or trans people. No shit. Really? Really? I would have had no idea, George. Well, there you go, Dave Chappelle. Here's material for your whole next album right here. Ah, boy. Bob needs a smoke break. Everybody needs a smoke break. We need a smoke break from life. To many, it feels more neutral. Again, why do we have to walk on eggshells? Why do we have to cater to the criminally insane? Why? Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to do that? I'll agree to emperor policy on abortion. Yes, you can have one, but only one. I have a better idea than that. I have a better idea. First of all, the government should never pay for it, number one. Number two, you can have as many as you want, but it's going to cost you money, and it's going to double each time you do it, okay? You'll think twice about spreading your legs for everybody, okay? That's what I think. You want one? Fine. Fork over the dough, okay? Or take your baby daddy to court and let him fork over the dough. The taxpayer should not be fucking doing it. And with everything else sexually oriented, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about your abortions. I don't want to know how many abortions. I don't want to know that you're proud of abortion. I don't want to know that you're chest feeding, breastfeeding, fucking body feeding. I really don't want to know about. I don't want to know shit. Hey, how you doing? That's all I want to hear from you. Okay? God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. And God damn it. Why should I care? Well, you know what? I don't anymore. I've had enough. I'm sure the world has had enough. Well, I hate to segue into something that's kind of similar, but as much as I'm really sick of seeing this bitch everywhere, but, you know, the globalists and the elitists and the media scum tell us who our five heroes must be and who they will report on all the time because look at this story. It was fucking everywhere. Megan Rapinoe retires. CNN, Megan Rapinoe retires. Time Magazine, Megan Rapinoe retires. ESPN, USWNT legend, Megan Rapinoe retires. NBC, Megan Rapinoe retires. U.S. Soccer, well, you'd expect to see it there. U.S. Women's National Team legend, Megan Rapinoe retired. This is how you know this is all on a list. These are all the people we are supposed to give a shit about, and I'm tired of giving this shit about these people, especially when they're so fucking repulsive. CBS News, legend Megan Rapinoe. NPR, did you hear this much coverage when Michael Jordan fucking retired? Jesus. CNBC, Megan Rapinoe retires. Sky News, Megan Rapinoe retires. The Seattle Times, Megan Rapinoe retires. Holy fucking shit. Can she retire from life? I'm not saying drop dead. I'm just saying shut up. Shut up. When Peter Griffin says shut up, Meg, this is the one he ought to be talking about here. But okay, fine. Tell me about Megan Rapinoe retiring. I thought she did already. And I thought she was just another DNC shill like all the rest of the non-athletes out there. And oh, did I miss a video of this? And again, why is it that every cable channel's website, every news outlet's website always sucks and runs slower than fucking molasses? Who the fuck cares, Phil? Exactly. But did you see how many fucking news outlets were caring about it? And they're all telling you to fucking care about it. It was everywhere. And now we have another reporter who may well be the non-binary parent that we mentioned in the last story, because this is how they all sound now. They sound very, very woke, don't they? So I guess this guy, whoever the fuck it is, this is another sports journalist who clearly knows nothing about sports, speaking to a woman who also knows nothing about sports.
I remember maybe 18 months ago or something having a conversation with Vlatko Andonovsky, and he was...
They all sound like this now, don't they? Don't they all sound like this now? They just sound so non-binary, and if I want to call it chest-feeding, I will.
Yeah, you're right, Bob. Nobody should care about this. Nobody should care about this woman or women's soccer or soccer in general, as far as I'm fucking concerned. But again, you look at all those choices you had for the same fucking story. The Seattle Times? Give me some Gatorade and I'll smoke this bitch in football right now. They lost to a junior high boys soccer team, okay? That happened. So every time I see one of these sibs defends the WNBA or women's soccer, they say, well, you incels, you can never beat these women. Yeah, we could actually. And by the way, these are also not women. Could I beat these men? Possibly. Do I like soccer? Fuck no. It's the most boring sport on the planet. Hate fucking soccer. I know a lot of people love soccer. I'm not one of those people.
talking about you specifically, and he held on to the, I guess, phone conversations or Zoom
Again, does this sound like a sports journalist or any kind of journalist? Does this sound like somebody who you could sit down with a bar and talk about hockey stats?
What is a power play? Oh, that sounds fabulous.
Fuck no!
conversations that you guys had about whether you were going to come back or not?
Corey, I'm a dumbass. I never know where you fit in. Well, first of all, you're not a dumbass, and secondly, if you don't feel like you fit in with today's society, that's a good thing. Unicorn kicker retired. Who cares? Every single fucking news outlet seems to care and wants you to care. You got to understand something about this show. It's not about the news story so much. It's about the way it's covered. That's the thing I'm mocking the most, is the way the mainstream media just sucks this thing's cock over and fucking over and undeservedly. So I wish I could get my dick sucked as often as she gets her dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? Coca B, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Nothing going on here. Just we have to know ad infinitum that our wonderful Megan Rapinoe, the lovely women's soccer star, who, again, much like Colin Kaepernick, is more famous for being an asshole than for actually playing a sport. Look at this mutant. Holy shit, am I watching Twilight? What is this? God, Jesus. I can't tell who's who. One has blue hair and one doesn't. Otherwise, they look the same. It's like they swapped wigs.
Felt like you convinced him there, or something that happened in those phone conversations. What do you remember about those chats?
I think just being really honest with him about where I was and
Okay? You kick a ball, okay? Or you used to, or you're not going to now, and the whole world has to know that you're not going to now. And by the way, the Women's World Cup is coming. Oh, boy. Place your fucking bets, 0-0. What's the over-under on that? 0?
what I wanted to accomplish
You bet on how many people kneel on the field. Can we bet on that at least?
and what I felt like I could give.
You know what you can give? How about zipping your mouth? Please, shut up, Meg. Can Peter Griffin not say it enough times? Shut up, Meg. Hey, Meg. Hey, shut up, Meg. And farts in her face. Somebody needs to make a gif of Peter Griffin farting on her face and telling her to shut up.
I feel like I'll be the first one to say I'm
By the way, you know she chest feeds, right?
Not going to be a starter. I'm not going to be playing, 5 of the 7 games. I'm not going to be playing 7 games. I'm not going to
Coco, if I want to watch a man play soccer, I watch the men and not her. Exactly. And much like if you're actually watching women's sports for some reason, you don't want to see a man trot out of the field with something hanging down his pants, just like we don't want to see them compete in the fucking beauty pageants, like I talked about at the beginning of the show. But again, where are you feminists running out in disgust and outrage about all the men that are taking your jabs? Like this guy right here.
be playing all those minutes. Like, I just can't do that.
Right? She right? Did they put a filter on her voice? Because remember when I played Brittany Griner talking and that was like two Jussie Smolletts arguing with each other is what it sounded like.
Anymore. And I think kind of like freeing that up and just be like, this is
The fuck is she even talking about, by the way? I thought this was about her retiring. What the hell is she going on and on about?
a role that I think I can have. I think I can.
Oh. Being a pain in the ass is, again, just like a lactation consultant. Is that a real job? Is it?
I'm a
Let me know, please, because I have some expertise in that department as
pretty good
well.
option for 30 minutes off the bench, or to play half, or to bring a player like me off the bench as opposed to bringing a young player off the bench with the, not just my talent, but like the experience.
My talent. I still have yet to figure out what that is, other than being a blue-haired loudmouth. Wah, Trump, not one of those people. Yeah. Again, why is this supposed to be a hero of ours? Why is the media and the Illuminati elites expect us to worship shit like this? Why? Again, in the most boring sport, even if you're a sport I like hockey or football, I would not fucking watch you. And you know what they're gonna do with her? I'll bet you anything, she's gonna be an announcer on ESPN or something and ruin another hockey playoff game like the ones they got on there, or a baseball game like Jessica Mendoza. Ugh. Hey, if she wants to announce on women's soccer, that's fine.
That I have,
Nobody
I
watches
feel like
that
it's
anyway.
something really unique, and so I think just being honest.
Even your blue hair is not unique. You look like a mop. You look like a fucking a Swifter, all right? And I'm not talking about a Swiftie like a stupid Taylor Swift fan. I mean a Swifter, those little mops you fucking mop the kitchen with.
With him of like, I want to do this. I think I can give, so much off the field in terms of my leadership and experience and just being there so many times, just like.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so great if you yeah. What would the team do without you there, fucking nagging? Thank fucking God.
Kelly and just like Alex and other players that have been there.
Why'd you announce women's golf? Another thing I've never watched in a million years. I mean, again, but stop taking over the NBA in the announcing department. They already have that stupid Doris Burke, that old hag that's been in there forever with the cigarette voice. I don't want her. And they have some really stupid ones in hockey. The hockey playoffs that ESPN ran this season pissed me the fuck off. I had to mute the fucking sound. It's like, you know what? You should have just taken the voiceovers from NHL 23 on the PS4 and just run that. Ray Ferraro, who actually is an ESPN color commentator, does the color commentary on the EA games. In case you didn't know that.
But then on the
How old is she? Well, I think she's supposed to be 38, but who the fuck knows? You know them white women, they don't age particularly well, do they?
field, like you have this option.
Especially the white men women.
I think I've proven a lot to be a game.
Has she talked about retirement? What are they even going on about? The very effeminate interviewer. So, something or other. I mean, what am I listening to? What is this? What is this supposed to be? Am I supposed to feel any kind of empathy, sympathy, anything for you?
Game changer in that way. So I think it was something that he was like, okay, I understand sort of how this can work, and having that like commitment from
Early 30s, you think? God damn. Somebody threw a shoe at her at a young age, didn't they?
me. Like, I'm not gonna be mad at him if he doesn't play me. Like I get it. Like some games I'm gonna be useful in.
Oh, if he doesn't play me, the patriarchy, if he doesn't play me, right? Again, where's the outrage of all the men taking over women's sports, huh? No, you know what? She actually supports that. She has said so.
Some games I'm not. If we're up 2-0, like I'm not going in that. I'm not going in that game to play.
Don't you always love how they always laugh at themselves when they never say anything funny? Look at you, Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, same stuff, same cackle when it's something they kind of are uncomfortable talking about, even though I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Ridden hard and put up wet. Well, I don't think her and wet actually go together. Good Lord. She might be packing a rod herself, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's read what the rest of the news media has already beat us over the head with. United again. She represents the USA. Don't you feel patriotic? Don't you just want to whip out the American flags when you see Megan Rapinoe trotting up and down the field, kicking a ball? USA, USA, go you purple-haired fucking bitch! Go, 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 USA, USA. Sadly to say, I do not. United States forward again. She hates the United States. Forward, Megan Rapinoe.
Shut up, Meg. Hey, Lois, tell Meg to shut up, will you?
Announced Saturday that she will retire from professional soccer. Oh, is that what she was playing now? I thought it was high school ball. Excuse me. I thought she had flunked the 12th grade 18 years ago and is still playing PE class. Oh, what was I thinking? At the conclusion of the 2023 National Women's Soccer League. Anything to get people to actually watch this shit, right? Ain't working. Didn't work with the WNBA. It ain't going to work now. Aldis Harris. Yeah, that's right. All. She needs to, more than two ain't enough. She's got one of those. They have fake knees. Don't they have like, she's got a fake leg she ordered through Amazon in case she needs a third one to kneel on. In case old Willie Brown come around again. The 11-year league veteran. Again, would they have this kind of praise for an actual league veteran, like somebody in baseball, right? Like Clayton Kershaw or something like that? No, she's a league vet. She kicks a ball 1 month out of the year for 11 years. Whoopee fucking do. Hey, I played kick the can as a kid, and I bet I did a lot better. Those old Coke cans we used to have in the 70s. Remember those heavy aluminum ones? Couldn't crumble those, right? Like those old beer cans and shit. Couldn't even crumble them shits, right? You could barely run them over with a car. And U.S. women's national team standout. Oh, please kiss my ass some more, media. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Will play her final regular season match at Seattle's Lumen Field. There you go, Tater, if you're still looking at this. There's something you can be proud of right there. Lumen Field. That's the football field, isn't it? Isn't that where the Seahawks play? Well, give me more reason to hate the Seahawks then. Sorry, Gun John, if you're watching. And Tater. Against the Washington Spirit. Oh, Jesus. So now I got to know the names of the soccer team. Like I have to learn the names of WNBA teams each time I talk about the WNBA. I forget the fucking team names. Oh, you can stream on ESPN Plus. Oh, thank God I'm paying extra money for that. Thank fucking God I can watch Megan Rapinoe some more. There you go. She's 38, ladies and gentlemen, in case you were wondering. Now we can put that to close, right? Euro Dude, what's up? Long time listener, first time contributing. Thank you, sir. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you've not done so. That goes for everybody. Please like and subscribe, please, or I'm going to give you more shit like this. They were tin. You're right, JLM. Thank you. What do I know about metal? Nothing. I'm fucking dumb. Listen, look at this shit. This shit's rotting my brain. Come on, this and alcohol. Give me a break. Cut me some slack there, will you? Come on, Will. I'll tell you. She's fat, I'm telling you. She's fat. Gave her a hickish left fur in my mouth. I'll tell you. God, rest in peace, Rodney Dangerfield. One of our last great comics. Oh, here we go. She's 38, and she's preparing to compete with the two-time defending champion, U.S. Women's National Team in the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Whew. You crickets out there, get ready to chirp. Which runs from, mark this on your calendar, gang, July 20th to August 20th in New Zealand and Australia. Yes, because the communists have completely wiped out those two once great countries, right? I always said I really want to visit Australia, but with all the shit that's gone on, especially with the bullfuck virus, and see those draconian lockdowns they fucking threw out, I'm not so sure. And does New Zealand still have that wacko prime minister, that woman, whatever the fuck her name is? She was a whack job. Holy shit. We're not doing WNBA teams yet, Bob, but certainly throw your suggestion out. The DC Call Girls is definitely a good one. Although, again, if you saw them as call girls, I think I'd make another call. Nah, I'm saying. I've been able to have such an incredible career. Oh, God. Not only they're kissing her ass, she's kissing her own ass. Talk about body feeding. Jesus Christ. Or bottom feeding in this case. And this game has brought me all over the world. Well, thanks, this game. I hate you more. I already hated you already. No, I really fucking hate you. And allow me to meet so many amazing people. Oh, which I hate your guts. Ugh, God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Stop showing its face. Ugh. She has the every female, every pussy hat marcher has that fucking face. I'm almost convinced that they just copied this and used some visual effects and made the pussy hat march, made about 100,000 of these. Prove me wrong. I've been able to have such incredible, I already did that. I feel incredibly grateful, not for being in this country or having it pay you, certainly not grateful for that. To have played as long as I have, to be as successful as me. If she could bend down and eat herself out, she'd fucking do it right now. Or suck her cock. Whatever the case might be. And to have been part of a generation of players who undoubtedly left the game better. Oh, really? Yeah, the ratings seem to say, hold fast there, buddy. Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. God damn it. To be able to play one last World Cup. By the way, to be in the World Cup, don't you have to be really good at what you do? I mean, this is more like the Special Olympics to me. It's like you're there out of pity. Okay. Rapinoe joined the OL Reign, whatever the shit that is, during the NWSL's. This is. Wait a minute. We have a professional women's soccer team. Hey, Bob. Forget the WNBA. Do we have a professional women's soccer league? I didn't even know that. Did you know that? I had no fucking idea. Did anybody? So that's where she started. She joined the OL Reign. What the fuck is the OL Reign? What does that OL even stand for? Old lady? My old lady? Me and my old lady starting a whole women's soccer league. Come on in, ladies. Get on in here. Pizza party at my house. Their inaugural season was 2013. I haven't heard of them until 2023. So, good job marketing that fucking league, right? And holds the club records for goals, 48. Oh, whoopsie. Fuck yeah, the goalies must be really good in that game, right? And assists, 25 in 109 matches. That doesn't sound that good. Get this, guys. Let's kiss her ass some more. Let's give her more praise for stuff didn't even know existed. She's won 3 NWSL shields with the Reign and earned one best XI and second, or is that 11? Yeah, it's 11 Illuminati number. Second 11 selection. She is also the league's all-time leader with 13 penalty kick goals. Well, thank God for that. One a year. Wow, fucking awesome. Internationally, Rapinoe has earned again. Any male athlete has accomplished way more than this, but it's Megan Rapinoe, and you must love her. You must. Who are the people that decide these are the people I must admire? I don't want to be told who the fuck admire. If you say I need to admire them, that means I'm going to diss them, I'm going to mock them, I'm going to laugh at them, and I'm going to talk about them on this dumb show. This is how these people should be talked about. Not the news media licking their taint inside out. This is exactly what the fuck we should be talking about and the way we should be doing it. In a sarcastic, fucking mean-spirited, gotcha, fucking reality-based fucking line of questioning. You know what I mean? I'm tired of this ass-kissing for these non-accomplishments. Oh, she's a woman. Yeah, well, do something interesting. This ain't interesting. Kicking a ball. Phil knows he would like to hide the girls' room and smell what Megan is cooking. Oh, God. I don't know what the smell of tofu is at cooking, but I would imagine it's pretty close. Or rotten eggs. Or it's like that joke, Helen Keller walked by the fish market and said, "Hey, ladies, how you doing?" Let's see. and especially Sue Bird. Oh, University of Portland she went to. Well, thanks Portland. Thanks for one of your many amazing accomplishments. You had Megan Rapinoe there. That was the beginning of the end, right? That's when Portland started to fall down the hill, and quickly, like one of our landslides here. I will forever cherish the friendships and support over the years in this game. I'm beyond excited for one last ride. I don't want to hear about riding anything with the national team in their reign. So she's so key for this team on and off the field. USW. I just see the letters U and T. I think we can all fill in the rest of it. Holy fucking shit! Big Tie Outlaw, what's up? Yeah, I was glad to the internet. I saw you were talking about lab grown meat. I want to talk about it too. I will get to. Speaking of lab-grown meat, I'm talking about Megan Rapinoe's whatever she has downstairs, and then we'll go right to lab-grown meat because I think it's pretty much the same thing. Oh, the left back for the U.S. women's team, Crystal Dunn, said that. Welcome up to the main stage, Crystal Dunn. It must be 3 p.m. in the strip club. I did tell her at the beginning of the year. An outspoken advocate for equal pay in women's soccer. Again, you got men pushing into women's sports. You okay with that? She is. She is. And she's a supporter of LGBTQ plus rights. President Creepy Joe last year awarded Rapinoe the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Oh, did you know that fucking happened? Oh, wasn't that great? Yeah. Probably did sniff her hair because she's in her 30s and she's a woman. Right? If you were about, I don't know, about 30 years younger, old Joe would be all over that, right? Pinot. The jokes just write themselves. Pinot. Hey, Pinot, what's up? What's up with your Pinot, Pinot? Hey, call it junk, I told you. You really had to hear the whole show. Pinot's always just been Pinot. Oh, fuck. Pinot. Oh, fuck. I mean, again, you can't make this up, can you? Pinot's always just been a huge advocate for this team. I'll bet Pinot has. You got Pinot standing behind you. You want to shape the fuck up, don't you? God damn it. She's been a backbone of this team, and so whatever it's going through, and so whether it's, are you calling her it now? Going through the equal pay fight, going through standing up for marginalized communities. Yes, white woman, please, liberal white woman, please help the people of color how they should think. Yes, you're so good at that, aren't you? She's someone who's going to stand up for when it's not always a popular opinion. Oh, really? Like the whole fucking media establishment, it doesn't have your fucking back? Give me a break. Give me a that Captain Alex Morgan. Well, fuck you, Captain Morgan. I'm not going to drink your rum ever again. Bob, I'm going to put a gun to my head. No, Bob, no. Come on. No, please. I need you here, buddy. I need you here. I need the subs. I'm such a shallow motherfucker. She earned that Medal of Freedom. Had to get sniffed again. No. That's way out of Joe's age range. Way. Way. Well. Yeah. Well. You know how they want you to eat the bugs? Well, hey, you can eat meat now as long as it's not real meat. CBS News. Sunday morning, but it's still CBS News. By Allison Aubrey. Yeah, I wonder what side of the aisle she's on. Cultivated meat. Sounds better than possible meat, doesn't it? Probably the same fucking thing. Lab-grown meat without killing animals. Well, okay. Then why are they killing off? Hey, Bill Gates and company, you're buying up all our farmland. Why are you killing off all the animals other than to drive up our meat prices? You have more space to grow this shit? You had real meat. We had plenty of it. We don't need this fucking shit. All right? You fucking hippies, y'all went vegan anyway. Why? Leave the rest of us alone. I'll tell you what, I went to Norm's the other night. I had their full slab of ribs. Was that fucking good? That's right, Norm's Diner here in Southern California. Way better than fucking Denny's. You want breakfast, that's where you go. But I gotta tell you something. Ribs weren't bad. The ribs weren't bad. Not the greatest in the world, but we have a really shitty barbecue place in South Pasadena here called Gus's Barbecue. I tell you what, never go to that fucking place. That place, there's nothing worse than a bad barbecue place. It's got barbecue in the name of it. It sucks. Not only it sucks, it's been there a long time and it still sucks. Norm's had better ribs. Norm's in North Hollywood on Sherman Way. That Norm's, yeah. Anyway, enough of my dinner from the other night. Let's talk about dinner I'm never going to fucking eat. I will eat frozen pizzas for the rest of my life before I eat this shit. For thousands of years, speaking of cultivated meat, what do you think the pepperonis are made out of? For thousands of years, humans have... Again, this is CBS News, okay? Not biased at all. Not biased at all. Yeah, I guess it makes you wonder what they're doing with those abortion cells, right? Stem cells. What are they doing to those? I'd rather eat cats than Impossible Burger. Well, Tig Tig, coming from you, I don't know if we should laugh at that or agree with it. Why can't we do both? For thousands of years, humans have slaughtered animals for meat. Okay, you hippie bitch. Whatever you say. You're a fucking CBS News reporter, and this is how you hit us with. The first sentence you hit us with. Shut up, Meg. But Dr. Oma Valetti, I don't want to get dietary advice from anybody named Dr. Oma Valetti. That sounds like one of those fucking heartburn drugs or something they sell. You see all these new commercials of all these weird drugs that have 85 ways to kill you and no way to cure what you actually have. I don't want to hear what this guy or gal or what. I don't want to hear them talking about eating meat or their alternative of it. Eating chicken without having to kill a chicken. Oh, yeah, please. You've already killed a bunch of chickens. You've already done this. They've already done this. Just like they're setting fires to everywhere to complain about climate change and the smoke deliberately. They've killed off livestock deliberately. So, oh, fuck, we're short of livestock. Better drive up them meat prices, triple, quadruple. Let's go, Brandon. He figured out how to grow, in quotes, even they put the shit in quotes, meat, which should also be in quotes, directly from animal cells. What are they talking about? Cum? Are we breeding horses, saving the cum, and we're making chicken out of this? What are they doing exactly? Although that's how they suspect they've been making the Taco Bell meat for quite a while. Prove me wrong. There are many places in China that serve cat. Oh, I know. That's why I'll never eat 100% Chinese food. Listen, I've been to Chinese restaurants in downtown LA where they serve you chicken with the goddamn head still on the motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I'll cut that off and work my way down. Thank you very much. It's completely different from the meat alternatives Beyond Meat or Impossible, which, by the way, do you know anybody that still eats that shit? You don't even hear that advertised anymore. Remember how they try to shove that down our throats in every fast food commercial? You don't even hear about that shit no more. You see it if you go into a fast food place, you see it way down in the corner of the menu somewhere. Nobody gets that stuff. And nobody's going to get this stuff. All right? Cut it out. And by the way, you might want to stop eating at KFC and shit like that because they've been doing this too. All right? We've been joking for years how that's really just pigeons. It might have been worse than that. Oh, so anyway, Uma Valetti has a company. Oh, well, I could have surprised me with that news. Upside Foods. Oh, Upside, huh? What is the upside of eating fake meat? I can't imagine the diarrhea that's going to happen after that. Just received clearance from the USDA to start selling their meat, made at a production center in Emeryville, California. Oh, fuck me. Well, hey, there's some of those jobs that old Joe was touting, right? And Gavin Newt. By the way, I just saw this interview that Gavin Newt did with that Jen Psaki. Do you know Jen Psaki's on MSNBC now? Remember she was the redheaded crotch that was used to be the press secretary before goofball, what's her name, took over? The black chick who I can't remember her name. That freckled face, redheaded twat. Did an interview where she's walking along in this long dolly shot with Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom is never here in California. He's pretty much out campaigning to be the president. Please, for the love of God, do not elect Gavin Newsom for anything. We didn't elect him twice in California, and he's still the governor. Do not even think of electing him president. He's worse than Joe Biden, by far. Anyway, Upside Foods just received clearance from the USDA to start selling their meat. Ugh. You'll never go to a deli the same way either, right? Deli meats. We've got the meats, or we've got something that we told you is meat is really horse cum, all right? Here, the chicken is grown in tanks. Oh, doesn't that sound delicious? Jesus Christ. Oh, please, take my actual bacon away and give me fucking... Listen, turkey bacon is gross enough, all right? I don't even want to eat soy bacon, any kind of fake bacon, okay? Give me the real shit or don't give it to me. You know, if this is some kind of plot to turn everybody vegetarian, well, mission accomplished, I'd say. We'll be able to produce 50,000 to 75,000 pounds of meat every year. Yeah, and how much coal and fossil fuels are going to burn to do it, right? This is not an all-electric plant. No plant is all-electric. There's a legit Mexican restaurant here. They serve beef or chicken. Well, thank God. And by the way, you know, come to L.A. We have lots of Mexican restaurants. Mexicans are not on board with this bullshit either. By the way, they are not on board with this. And they will never be on board with this. I mean, they eat menudo, for Christ's sakes. They're not, but they are not going to eat no fake-ass meat. Demolition Man, really? Demolition Man, of all things, warned us what was going to happen. Rat burgers, they're going past that. They're going past that. Holy fucking shit. Have you tried Peking duck? I have tried duck. Not a fan. I don't care for it, I got to say. Maybe I didn't go to the right place. I'm not a fan of duck. Can't say I'm a fan of duck. The process begins, and I'm sure they're going to tell you the actual process, right? With animal cells that have been extracted for an egg or live chicken. So we'll need more eggs to make this happen, right? There's already an egg shortage, right? Although I have noticed egg prices have come down. Nothing else has, but egg prices have come down. So I've loaded up on eggs. I love scrambled. I love making breakfast. I can eat breakfast for dinner. All right. I after the show, I might make some nice scrambled eggs, nice cheesy scrambled eggs with some fried potatoes, fried southern potatoes with some peppers and onions in it. Tomatoes. Dump a jalapeno in there. It's all good. I don't want guys in lab coats making my meat. Okay, just give me a guy, fucking cut that fucker's head off, fry it up, and give it to me. All the cells that make the cut of high quality cells make it in the seed. Like, oh yeah, the quality control. It's gonna be watching out for you, right? Corey, I was spoiled with European dinners. Oh yeah. Hey, I ate meat and I still eat meat. All right, I'm not on board with this. All right. Coaxing the cells to multiply and grow into meat is part alchemy. It is cultivator. A turbine mixes in all the food. Yeah, and you don't think for a minute they're not going to mix in other shit. Hey, they might mix in the vax with this. I don't trust these people. I don't trust anybody in a lab coat anymore. I'm sorry. Y'all motherfuckers all discredit yourself during the bullfuck virus days. Fuck all of you. All of you. The idea is when an animal is alive, there's blood circulating. Constantly something is moving around the animal's body, touching the cells in the animal's body. We're just recreating that. I don't want anything you hippies are recreating. Crow meat is good? Holy fuck. Eggs and taters are the bottom. Renteria! What's up? I'm not on board with this. I'm not. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just stop killing our livestock. We'll have plenty of meat for everybody, okay? Fuck you. This is not any better. But this is really what it's all about here, because it's all about climate change and cow farts. That's what it's all about. It's not about killing the fucking animals. They have no problem doing that anyway. They're killing off the animals so we don't have enough animals to eat. They're doing that right now. Livestock is responsible for an estimated 1/3 of all human-caused methane emissions. So they are trying to say by us eating meat, our farts, not cow farts, our farts from eating steak, from eating meat is fucking the planet. How did they convince anybody of this? They should have been laughed out of the fucking room. though Valetti loved to eat meat, he had become a vegetarian. Well, of course he did. This is why I don't want this cocksucker making this meat. Fuck you. You could just be a vegetarian, huh? But like these fucking lefties always say, never leave a chaos. What's the fucking word? Don't leave. Always take advantage of every fucking sign of chaos, right? Never leave a crisis unattended. Whatever the fucking expression is, that's what they fucking do. All right. God damn it. Fuck these people. Fuck these fucking people. Yeah. Again, I don't want the fucking deli. I don't want to see a deli serving fake meat. I mean, it's gonna look. New York is already in enough trouble. Okay. New York is enough trouble. It's already proven to be the biggest shithole in the world, and finally people are seeing it. You know, everybody says, "Hey, New York is the center of the universe." Bull fuck it is. Listen, as somebody who's visited New York enough times to know it sucks. All right. If your delis there are again ethnic groups, everybody who's not a white liberal is not on board with this horse shit. All right. And that's basically what you're using to make the meat. Horse shit, cow shit, cum. I don't want it. Nothing going on in New York City. Just a guy running around a scooter, fucking doing drive-bys. Yeah, that's all. No big whoop.
Other top story, just a short time
Another white supremacist. Look at that.
ago, New York City police transferred the man accused of going on a deadly shoot.
Never let a crisis go to waste. I don't know why I had so much trouble getting those out. Again, when you watch enough of this shit, your brain leaves your body in about 10 minutes.
Shooting spree in Queens and Brooklyn. 25-year-old Thomas Abreu is facing several charges, including...
Look at this shit. He's just popping motherfuckers. Bam, bam, just riding by on a little scooter, just popping motherfuckers. Fuck you, Whitey. Fuck you, Whitey.
Murder, attempted murder.
Yeah. And again, thank you, politicians, and thank you, social media and mainstream media, for making everybody just hate each other for no good goddamn reason. Thank you.
And criminal possession of a weapon. Police say he was driving around on a scooter yesterday, randomly firing shots, killing an 80...
The center of the universe over here. Surprised they even reported this story.
6-year-old man and wounding 3 others.
Notice no race is ever mentioned unless it was a white shooter and people of color victims.
Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson spoke exclusively with one of those victims. She's live this evening at the 107 precinct.
That's all right. You get the idea. New York sucks, okay? New York fucking sucks. If they start selling fake deli meat, it's over for you, New York, please. So maybe one good thing could come out of this. Okay, well, remember last week I showed you the trailer to the Barbie movie, and I think we could pretty much agree that movies are done. The entertainment industry, as we used to know it, is finished. Okay? The SAG contract, the Screen Actors Guild contract, ends tomorrow night. And if it does, and no agreement is reached, the screen actors will join the writers on the picket lines. That means my business, the production industry, I work on the commercial side of it, but still, it's going to fuck us because we use SAG actors in our shit. It's going to fuck us. Fuck us hard. Right in our junk, as the non-binary chest feeder would say. And you can see by the quality of work coming out that, do you really feel sorry for any of them at this point? Do you enjoy going to the movies anymore? It's a dead art form. It's like going to a dead mall. There's no reason to go anymore. All this, there's nothing good, and you have to deal with the general fucking public. JLM, New York City is trying to outlaw wood fire pizza oven. Dude, I did that story a couple weeks ago. If you missed it, check out 2 weeks ago's show. I did that exact story. I absolutely did that. Yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah, people are getting shot right and left, but they're going to ban wood-fired ovens for your pizza piles over here. Fucking New York. You deserve everything you get. You really do. And stop moving over here, you fucking New Yorkers. Stay in Florida, please. Anyway... So yes, the big blockbuster is going to be Barbie. That's Warner Brothers' big blockbuster. If you need any more indication that movies are just dead, right? Because we don't like going to theaters anymore because the general public sucks, as they have proved, especially during the bullfuck and right after the bullfuck virus and being erased from their lovely lockdowns. People don't act anymore. They can't fly on a plane. They can't sit still. They can't drive. They can't walk. They can't fucking do anything without acting a fool, right? As much as we love seeing people beat the fuck out of each other in a Walmart, you know what? This shouldn't be happening on a regular basis, okay? Ting Ting, last movie I watched was Shrek. I'll tell you, the last good movie series that is still continuing is John Wick. Okay? John Wick is still a good action series, okay? I just watched John Wick 4 last night. It's still good. It's not as good as the original. All right? John Wick 1 and probably the third one are the best two, then 2, then 4. Okay? But it's still good. Compared to all the woke nonsense that's out right now, it's still lots of violence, lots of deaths, lots of martial arts, lots of people getting killed. Good. And who gives a shit about the story, really? It doesn't make sense. But I do recommend John Wick. If you got to see an action, something modern made in the last year or so, I would go with that. And the John Wick movie series the original series came out, I believe, in the 2010s, in the early 2010s, and they just made the last one last year. So, Sound of Freedom, I know why that's doing well. I'm glad it is. I personally don't want to see it. Again, the normies should see it. People that already know that's going on, like us, we don't need to see it. People that might have doubts, showing a little bit of doubt about social media and mainstream media and politicians, maybe should check it out. What they really don't like is that it's beating the new Indiana Jones movie, because let's face it, that I really don't want to see that. Again, more indication that movies are dead because the big conglomerates all went woke and all just bending over backwards to appease the 1,000 Twitter retards who just babble the same things over and over again and act like these are everybody in the world. Well, anyway, you know what? Forget the Barbie movie. I'm really, really excited about this. That's right. Let's go to theater mode, shall we? So I don't have to... This is, I'm beyond excited about this. It's so exciting. It doesn't even want to run.
I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft. You see, I'm something of a magician,
Very feminine voice already.
inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down.
I'll pay to watch Sound of Freedom at theater. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you, Ting Ting. Like I said, I was happy to stream John Wick at home. I'm fine with that. I have a 65-inch TV. I got surround sound. I'm fine with a lot of bass. I'm good. I don't ever need to go to the theater again. Not even to a screening, an industry screening, which I get invites to. No interest in going because I don't even want to sit with industry people because just people suck. They just fucking suck.
Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
That's right. We're making another Willy Wonka movie, guys. Oh, another Warner Brothers movie. So we got right after summer blockbuster Barbie, we've got this gem coming out.
Mr. Wonka, I can see you're a man of great enjoyment.
Because this has never been done a million times before, right? Right? Tim Burton did just do this recently, right? No, let's do it again and make it suck even more. We could do it, can't we?
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white,
How do you like it? Dark, white. Buddy,
absolutely insane.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate.
Yeah, because everybody wants you to forget about Johnny Depp because Amber Heard lost that court case and now Johnny Depp is still getting blackballed. So now we have to have another Wonka movie.
All being crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shot.
JLM, they finally got theaters right where you could have a beer and some food. I could do that at home, dude, and pay a lot less. Why would I need to go to the theater and have a beer and some food? I could have better food and better beer right here and not be with assholes and not sit in a seat that some guy fucking sweated in all day. Thank you very much.
Shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
No daydreaming.
What are we gonna do, Willie?
Huh.
Huh?
Huh.
A double huh.
Do you have a pencil and paper?
Uh-huh.
I got an idea.
Must be whoever wrote Barbie wrote this too.
I don't think...
The director of Paddington. What the fuck is that? Wasn't that an animated dog movie? What am I missing here? So they're going to give him the Wonka franchise. Okay.
Things haven't been easy for you. They're going to get better.
You promise?
I pinky promise. That's the most solemn vow there is.
Where do we start?
I'm thrown up already.
A good chocolate chip is simple.
Where's this? It's just weird.
What's happening? Who wants a chocolate that makes you fly?
Let's find out, shall we?
Who's for a Hummerjock? Nothing to see here. Just a small group. They're not going to call this the chocolate factory, are you? Because chocolate refers to race nowadays, right? It's just called Wonka. No mention of chocolate factory. Sounds like an R. Kelly album.
People defying the laws of gravity.
Ladies! Oh, Christmas. Oh, God damn it. We got to wait until Christmas for this gem? Shit. Double shit.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Willy Wonka.
Your name is Imposter.
He's good. Too good.
Pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka. Change
Surprised they didn't make the chocolate white.
all their lives.
Run away!
Every good thing
Oh, it's really great CGI, huh? Terrific.
in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
Here we go, Mama.
Mark my words, this is gonna be the greatest chocolate shop the world has ever seen. So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've ever been less excited to see a movie. I say that with every movie that comes out, but holy, I would rather see the Haunted Mansion movie. At least I used to like that ride at Disney. This is just a neutered version of the last Willy Wonka movie, the Johnny Depp one, which visually at least was pretty damn good and you know, at least had Tim Burton directing it. What is this pile of fuck? What is this generic non-binary fuck butter? I mean, seriously.
Oh, I pinky swear. I double pinky swear. Again, Bob, Corey. Corey, have you gotten to the Willy Wonka episode of Family Guy where Peter finds the golden scroll in the beer bottle? Have you gotten to that one yet? That would be better than this. That was a good parody of Willy Wonka. This is just a fucking joke. So they want a complete dud during the summer season, and they want a complete dud for the Christmas season. Well, you got him. Good fucking job, Willy Wanker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is great. Yeah. Fucking terrific. How much they spent on this turd. You know what? An all blank Wonka would have been better. All right? We have another wussy white guy. I would have watched an all black Wonka. I would have welcomed that over this. This is what is this? This sucks. Change it. Jesus Christ. Bob, let's just talk about WNBA teams. It's far more interesting than this. Holy fuck. There you go. Wonder why we don't go to the movies? People suck, and this is why, right? The fuck here. Just stay at home. Sit in your underwear on your couch. Crack open a beer. Make yourself some food. And fuck the theater. Fuck the theater. Good Lord. Well, that's it. That is it for me. Thank you very much for coming in. I am out of here. Make sure, if you have not done so, please like, share, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. We picked up a couple of new ones today. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And let's do this again. By the way, do you guys prefer this on Tuesday? I actually used to do this on Tuesday nights. I couldn't do it last night, but I am doing it tonight. Monday night's the normal night for this. Do you guys prefer Monday or Tuesday night? Let me know in the chat the next couple of minutes, and I'll check the numbers too. If it looks like Tuesday gave me a little higher audience, maybe we'll go back to Tuesday. Because also Tuesday doesn't butt heads with anybody. Ike, I know Ike streams on Wednesday night, and a lot of people weren't happy that I did it also on Wednesday night. I don't think Tuesday night much is going on, and Monday night not much is going on. So I think between Monday and Tuesday,
Well, we'll see. We'll see what kind of a reception this gets. We'll plan for next Monday. I've got 2 big shoots going on coming up in the next couple of days. I'm going to be working for about 10 days straight. But Monday night I should be good to go. Monday night would actually probably be better than Tuesday night next week. So we'll go for Monday night. Super Calo 2000 prefers Tuesday. Well, there's one for Tuesday. There's one for Tuesday. I will say next week I definitely have to do it Monday, just schedule-wise. That's what's looking like. Game-wise, I think Thursday night I could probably squeeze something out Thursday night. We either do a game or maybe we'll do one of those freestyle chats that we did last time. A lot of people seem to like that, so maybe or we could do both. What the hell? Tig, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. All right, everybody. Again, have a great night and a great rest of the week. Thanks for coming in here and listening to this madness. And it is indeed madness. Again, I make fun of not really the news itself, but the way they present it to us. And the way it presented to us is a bunch of this and a bunch of this, and that's how they're going to make your fake meat. Okay? Talk about making meat rise. Holy fucking shit. All right, everybody. Again, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share it out if you can for me, please. And goddamn bacon, sorry, you're too late, my friend. You'll have to catch the replay, but thanks for coming in. Grab that like button, though, before you go. And the replay will be up in just a sec. I'm going to make some dinner, and I'll come back and chapter this by story, so you're going to come back to it later. Thanks for everybody coming in again. And have a good rest of the night and a good rest of the week. I will talk to you again